of weeks ago, I was talking about how Dave Mustaine of Megadeth was putting a whole lot of gear up for sale. There's a music gear app called Reverb that I've used on a handful of occasions to buy and sell some gear, and Dave Mustaine said that he was putting a lot of his gear on that app for sale. I don't know if he needs money. He's been very ill in the past few years. I don't know if he just wanted to thin out some stuff. He's accumulated a lot over the years, but he was selling it with the understanding, telling people these are not just guitars that have been in my house. This is the guitar that I wrote Holy Wars with, or this is the guitar that was on tour with us in 08 or whatever. One guy bought all of his guitars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and posted a video on YouTube called "I Bought All of Dave Mustaine's Megadeth Guitars." His Reverb shop had 150 pieces of gear, including a handful of guitars. This went on sale a couple of weeks back. And somebody happened to notice and told Dave, hey, all of your guitars sold on the same day. And it turns out that one guy bought all of them, a guy who runs a recording studio.
That's probably a huge fan.
Huge
or
fan?
Is he going to try and resell them himself?
Well,
sounds like he's a collector.
Yeah, his video, he said, he's in London. He runs a recording studio in the Essex area. And he said, I just bought them for anybody to enjoy here at the studio.
That's pretty cool.
You're more than welcome to swing by and rock out on them.
That's real cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
And I don't know why, but he said a lot of Russians are unhappy. They've made a hate video.
Because they probably
about
wanted
his... Yeah.
They wanted some in the motherland of Russia. They wanted some Megadeth in
figured
St.
they were
Petersburg,
yeah, maybe they were more Scorpions fans. He said they, according to their comments, they have all slept with my mother, and they wish me a prosperous life in hell. So there you go. He's got his studio has over 300 guitars, and he just wants gear in there for up-and-coming bands who come in. But he bought all of the Dave Mustaine guitars.
Buddy, it is your friend Keith here again in the control room at...
Oh, he's an American guy. Running a studio in London. Yeah. Not that matters. It's interesting. That's all to me. So they don't disclose how much he paid for all of them. That's what I'm curious about. How much Dave Mustaine sold his guitars for?
Probably over like $100.
I mean, I thought for sure that. Yeah, over $100 is what this guy says. Now that I dig into the video, because you guys are never going to believe what I got all these for. $192.
Dang, I would have bought them all for that much.
34 cents.
My shoes cost more than that.
The new shoes?
Yeah.
You got new shoes, yeah?
Yeah.
How much you pay for those shoes?
$200.
$200.
Yes.
Now, what's the hook on these shoes?
They're Gore-Tex. They're Gore-Tex. It's Gore-Tex, Jerry.
Gore-Tex, Jerry.
It's Gore-Tex.
Gore-Tex.
Yeah, they're my winter boots.
Okay.
Air Force Ones.
All right.
Yeah.
Those are Nikes?
Yeah.
So your winter boots are sneakers, Gore-Tex sneakers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That are also boots.
Gotcha. Waterproof.
Yeah. They're nice. I like them.
Okay.
They make me happy. I bought a white pair. I didn't like the white pair, so I sold those, made a little profit, because I don't really wear white sneakers that often.
Okay.
And then I made a little profit on those and bought these ones. So.
And you're certainly not going to wear white sneakers in the wintertime.
No, exactly.
Okay.
So
these are you didn't buy these for resale then?
No, these ones are for me.
Gore-Tex.
I'm already wearing them. Yeah. Gore-Tex.
Oh, I can't see. Yeah.
I can post a picture of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Took a few pics. I'll throw it on my Instagram story. You can look at it there rather than just sending it across the room.
I bought a pair of Adidas Campus ADVs because I've been wearing the same pair.
Oh yeah.
For probably 22 years, and they finally wore out. Because I'll just wear sneakers until they wear out. Or until I get a hole in the back of one of them.
I need a good picture of them. Hold on.
Gore-Tex. So 200 even, or was it 200 and some change?
200 and some change with tax, but with the profit that I made off the other pair, it's like I paid $150.
Yeah, you're a mover and shaker.
Yeah, you gotta be in this
one of
day
these,
and age, Alan.
On one of these resale apps, yeah?
Yeah.
My son he's done that before. I thought he's full of crap. He goes, oh, no.
No, you can make a.
He goes, you can make a lot of money on
You
this.
can do pretty good on this.
Yeah,
When people get mad at me.
he's made a couple of good. Why?
Like,
That's a hustle. That's
know,
why
exactly.
you didn't invent the app.
Right.
You didn't invent the resale aspect of it.
It looks like an action.
Why are
shot
they
here.
hating the player and not the game, Bill?
Because people, I don't know, it's that day and age. Because they want the shoes too. I don't know how to rotate this. This is amazing radio, but it's taking up time. And
Hey, listen, I want to see your shoes. I can't
yeah.
look over there and see your shoes. I'm interested in the shoes.
I'm gonna rotate it.
I was reading about a guy who used to be you know how television stations will have medical correspondents? So anytime they have a story about health or whatever, they'll have their medical correspondent. They'll go, here's Dr. Jim to tell you about the antibiotics that
aren't going to work.
Aren't going to work. That's right.
I'll tag you so it'll show up right away.
Thank you. This guy was the medical correspondent for NBC4 in Los Angeles for a long time. He also did local radio in LA. His name is Dr. Bruce Hensel. And I don't know how old this headshot is. But he had a long stint. This guy has worked major market television for a long time. He's one of these doctors who's telegenic and gets a gig. So he was on the NBC affiliate in New York. He was on a couple of different stations in Los Angeles. He would do a little bit of news radio here and there. He had one of those syndicated doctor shows for a while. They picked him up yesterday because he wanted to have sex with a kid.
Ah. That's how it always goes. It's just one of those things. All that build up, and then where's the rub? Did he do something good? Is he getting accolades? Nope. Just trying to bang a kid.
Yeah. They got him before they could figure out what the rub was going to be. But yeah, he was contacting a minor with the intent to commit sexual acts. Ew. They arrested him in Santa Monica, and then they released him, and then they raided his home in Pacific Palisades, which, currently on fire, but a very
bougie area.
Yes, my late agent, lived in Pacific Palisades, and I had a couple of friends that lived near there too. So very, very affluent. So I don't know what kind of defense this guy can mount, but as long as he's not mounting the kid that he wanted to.
There's so many people in this world. Why do you want to bang kids? There's so many
know.
of-age people. So many.
I think it's because when you get
a young-looking person.
Well, look at it this way. There are people who, they're living in a trailer somewhere, but they've always, they've had those urges that they're sexually attracted to kids. They get on the internet, they get pinched, okay? But there are also those people who end up they have that urge, but they become prominent. They might be a TV weatherman or it's just the luck of the draw.
So get an 18-year-old.
They don't want 18-year-olds. They want kids.
You can get an 18-year-old in high school.
If you could get an 18-year-old, they would. First of all, people want kids because they're malleable. An 18, you can mold them to it. Yeah, manipulate them. I mean, nobody wants a kid because, listen, if you're dating an 18-year-old, you're trying to convince yourself and everybody else that she's an old soul, right? She's really beyond her years. Yeah, right. And nobody's going after the 45-year-old who is exactly on her years. They always want somebody who's beyond their years. Well,
that's why everybody's so happy for Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves going out with an age-appropriate woman. How amazing.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Everybody says that, but she's still 10 years younger than he is. So why...
Well, then I'm going to keep that in my back pocket.
Well, you know what I mean, though? Yeah. I think my wife's 10 years younger than me. Mm-hmm. I don't consider that age inappropriate.
Right.
I mean, if you're dating somebody who's half your age...
I think you see so many guys that are his age dating women that are in their late 20s or early 30s. So you go, oh, hey, dating someone with, she's got silver hair? Cool.
I think that's what threw people off, because at first it was Keanu Reeves is dating Helen Mirren, who's a married woman. But his girlfriend
doesn't mean she doesn't date.
It's true.
She might be on one of them swinger apps.
But Keanu's girlfriend or his lady companion or whatever, she's got gray hair, but she's still a decade younger than he is, because people don't realize Keanu's as old as he is, and she looks older because she's got the gray hair. But they're still 10 years apart. So when people are like, age appropriate, because half the people were giving him kudos, and the other half were pissed that
They're not
people
dating
were.
him or them.
Well, it was a weird mix of.
Yeah, people get mad.
Yeah, I don't understand why anyone cares who Keanu's dating, but they were like, oh, he I don't know.
Yeah.
Fact remains is that they're 10 years apart, which who cares? Christy Brinkley's ex-husband,
Peter Cook,
is engaged to a 20-year-old, and he's 60.
Is that age inappropriate?
I think so. I mean,
Wow.
I'm 48, and I wouldn't want to hang out with a 20-year-old.
He's got a daughter that's 21. That's how inappropriate it is.
Her stepmom would be a year younger than her. They say he said she's 21. They think that he's lying about her age because she's 20 and younger than his daughter.
I think I might have to fight someone. I would have to fight you at Thanksgiving dinner if you were sitting next to my dad.
But these are
your mom brings home a dude
that's
and he's
a year
20,
younger than
26.
20. How old are you? 26.
I'm
He's 27.
You're 27. Yeah, brings home a 26-year-old. You're fighting him?
We're gonna have to square up. Hey, you a bitch! Like we will have to square up on Prospect Avenue for
But he's
sure.
gonna knock you on your ass. I mean, it's a kid that's dating your mom.
Nah,
And she's happy.
But yeah, if it makes your mom happy, why do you care?
Why? Yeah. Why are you so?
because I'm selfish and that's an ego blow.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Do you have some Oedipal complex? Why is it an ego blow to you if your mom's dating someone your age?
It would just be like, how dare you? Do you know what this is going to do to my reputation? My mom's dating a 26-year-old.
To your reputation.
To my reputation.
You're very selfish. What about
That's
your
very
mom?
selfish.
Your mom has found someone that loves her for who she is.
But I wouldn't
and-
believe it. I wouldn't
What?
believe it.
You're not even giving it a chance.
Your mom, did your mom just turn 60?
She's 61.
Okay. Because her birthday was not long ago, right?
Correct.
What if she was dating a guy, she's 61, what if she was dating a guy who was 50? Okay? 11 years younger. But this guy, amazing, super cool, he's a creative dude.
Full
right?
zaddy.
He's just like, yeah, whatever. You're still going to feel the same way, so it's got nothing to do with
No, I
age.
wouldn't.
You're still going to feel threatened because he's a... Why?
I wouldn't feel the same way.
So you're only threatened by age.
Yes, because I feel like someone my age or younger has, like, impure intentions.
His name's Guillermo. He's from the Dominican Republic. He's here to be with your mom.
My mom.
That's right.
My mom would just be
He
there.
has no ulterior motives whatsoever.
My mom would be there for a hot piece.
your mother
Who could blame her? And then he would be there for an opportunity. And I'm not with that. You're not about to take advantage of my mama. She's getting ready to be like retirement age. You're not about to get a piece
But
of
he
that.
put it down.
I don't care. You're not about to get any of mine.
So you're saying that your mother, you don't trust your mother to make her own decisions.
In that instance, no. I'd be like, Mom.
Well,
are you
then in
going to
any
see
instance, that would arguably be the most important instance, who she spends her time
I would be
with.
like, you lost your mind.
You don't. That may be true. Plenty of people
that's what
lose their mind over love, Poundcake. What I'm saying is, that means that you don't trust your mother to make her own decisions.
His name's Devin. He's from
Lancashire.
Westlake. He's got a good job. He doesn't need money. He's just a regular dude.
And he's 27 years old.
27 years old. 26 years old.
Nah, we still have to square up, bro. No, for some reason I don't trust you. I feel like then what would be your reason to be
He
with
loves
my
your mom.
61-year-old mom? But why? How did y'all meet?
They
Like,
met
I
at the hospital, and they were flirting, and it just happens to be what he's into. He likes an older lady with a little bit of sass that loves a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, maybe they met. Maybe they both reached for the last rotisserie
and they
chicken
looked
at
up
the
at
same
each other
time.
and gazed into each other's eyes.
That's right. And then history was made.
He's like, "Can I get your number on your jitterbug?" And she's like, "Here you go."
Jitterbug. By the way, Keanu's girlfriend, Alexandra Grant, Fairview Park native.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Look at that. I think if that's the circumstance where he's got a good job, he's an accountant, makes decent money.
I'm gonna hire a PI. I'm gonna look at him with the side eye. I need some 411. I need to know.
He likes older black ladies.
But your words always give you away.
got a
And
Medea
he
fetish.
said, "You're not cutting into my inheritance."
Yeah.
Which I don't know what the hell he thinks that is.
He might
but
be
okay.
adding to it.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
That's why I'm gonna be silent. I'm gonna be fake to your face. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna pass you the peas at dinner. But just so you know, I'm investigating you.
I've never, for one moment in my life, thought about my inheritance.
No.
This is such a weird thing for you to constantly be thinking
My
about.
my parents. No, I've never thought about that.
Well, I'm hiring a PI. The little 13-cent I make an
Wait,
hour.
I was going to say, your mom's paying your phone bill. How are you going to call the PI? You got to shut your phone off, and you can't call the PI.
Mom, can you help me pay for a PI? Investigate your boyfriend, Devin.
I'll do it myself. I'll be a PI. I'll be a Poundcake investigator. Right.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Something sketchy about that. It doesn't work. It's not the same thing. Like there's a double standard. Men can date younger. And no one blinks an eye.
But
no,
that's
people
just
bat their eyes all the
But
time.
I'm just
All
saying,
the time.
it's
If you
not that
date a younger
uncommon.
girl, everyone's like, you're a creep.
But it's not that uncommon for a mother to date like a
just
young
because,
kid.
but just because something's common doesn't make it any less creepy.
There's still something different. Just like Brooke Hogan's mom.
So what if you found out? Yeah, there's a fantastic
I'm
example of
just
people
saying,
who got it all together.
She's real creepy.
But you're pulling out examples of people who are already like touched in the head, no matter who they're dating.
Well.
But say you get your PI, you get Thomas Magnum on the case, and he's reporting back to you, and the guy's clean as a whistle. Like the guy dating your mom, he's 5x5, everything's fine.
Just
he's
truly loves your mom.
Model citizen who just sees something in your mom.
I think the PI would be in cahoots, and the guy got to him first, and he's paying him more.
How does
So
the
what's the
guy
point
know
of
that
hiring him?
How does the guy know that you've sicked a PI on him?
I don't know.
To be in
He's
cahoots with him.
He's smart. He's smart about his scam.
In cahoots.
So you don't want your mom to be with someone who's smart.
And you don't want your mom to be happy.
Happy.
I do.
Then why?
I do under certain conditions.
Under certain conditions.
Poundcake's a big believer in conditional love.
Yes, I see that.
I don't know.
All right.
Bill, you would be okay with. You honestly would be okay with one of your classmates dating your mom.
I would sign her up. She needs it.
Bill's like, I don't even remember my classmates.
Okay.
All right.
Better you than I. I would have to ponder that. I would have to take a real long cup of like juice and sip on that for a while. I don't know.
A long cup of juice. Not a big cup of juice. A
Not a tall
long
one.
cup of juice.
I would have to sip it for a very long time and really.
I love how
Yeah.
you're like figuring out your mom's life. Can't you figure out your own?
Yeah. Well, hers is easier.
It is
Well, it's easier to judge and
Yeah.
put rules in place.
easier to judge.
Absolutely. If you ever want to see me again, Mom, this is what you got to do.
I think Poundcake infantilizes his mother, is what I think. He and his brother have mostly had their mom to themselves.
Right.
But his brother's got his own thing going on. So Poundcake's over here feeling threatened by anybody who gets his mom's attention. And I bet you'd even admit to that. I don't think I'm pulling the curtain back.
Nah, my mom-
You'd probably admit to that
My
if you're being
mom-
honest with yourself.
My mom was married for 12 years.
But you didn't like the guy. You guys hated the guy.
Because he was a terrible person.
Right. So
I'm very
wouldn't-
protective over my mother. Like
You
any
were-
horror
Hey, that's
movie.
what I'm saying. You finally found this guy. Your mom found a guy. He happens to be young,
But I'm skeptical.
but he's a good guy.
I'm not going to believe right away. I'm not going to believe you
what would
the
it
first time.
What would it require
A thorough,
to dismiss your skepticism?
He
thorough
buys you a
background
Taco
check.
Bell.
a thorough background check.
And like I said, in my scenario, that comes up clean.
I need a second opinion.
So there's really you're like a Trump fan. Nothing will convince
I
you
need
that
a-
anything.
I need a
There's
second
no
opinion.
there's no factual information that will change your mind.
Could be faulty. You don't know.
Right.
I need a second opinion.
Okay. Well, listen. In the event that your mom starts dating a 26-year-old, I hope it all works out.
Let's
I hope
make
they're
her a
very,
Tinder.
very happy. I'm telling you
I
what.
told her about that.
As I think about what I want to do with the show after the first of the year, I need to have a very serious conversation with your mother about submitting to doing a Date Poundcake's mom
Absolutely
segment.
not.
Absolutely I
not.
will discuss it with her.
Absolutely
I
not.
don't need to run it past you.
That's an Alan and Teresa conversation.
That's right.
Not a pound cake conversation.
That's right. Now, on the phone, she could be like, "Get me out of this. Poundcake's driving me crazy."
Nah.
All right. Well, I'll let her speak for herself. We'll figure it out.
Well, I won't.
Maybe that PI is going to be checking me out. You don't know that at all.
Maybe she'll want to take a trip over to Squaffle Tower.
Goodbye.
Look at this lake view.
Boy, beat it.
Yeah. All right, I'll take a break. We're going to get 2 people on Poundcake's karting team. If you are 26, you might not want to date his mom, but you want to get behind the wheel for our karting challenge on the 23rd. We'll get to a couple of spots after the break.
I'll say this slow so Steelers fans can understand. You.